Everyone, my name is Banakon Silapa Olankun. Student name 62105466676. Today I'm going to presenting database project. It is about GPU shop. So we will have 4 contents today. First, introduction. Second, database choice. Third, UML diagram. Fourth, database query. So let's go to the first one. First, what is GPU? A graphic processing unit is a specialized electronic circuit designed to rapidly manipulate and alter memory to accelerate the creation of image in a frame buffer intended for output to a display device. What does GPU do? It has become one of the most important types of computing technology, both for personal and business computing. Designed for parallel processing, the GPU is used in a wide range of applications, including graphic and video rendering. So my database choice is SQL Server because I am new to database and it is simple to use, require little knowledge to understand, and it can fulfill all of my requirements. My database table have 4 tables. First, GPU. Second, performance. Third, ranking. Fourth, brand. The first table contains brand ID, names, price, stock for each GPU. Second, performance. Performance contains name, average, 10x0p, average 1440p FPS. Third, ranking is contain name and rating of all GPU. Fourth, brand contain brand ID, brand name, and brand detail. So this is my UML diagram. It have 4 tables. The brand GPU and ranking GPU is joined to GPU table. So this is my database query. First, we have to creating database and table. So this is my database. My database is GPU shop. First, we creating table name GPU. Second, creating performance, brand, and ranking. So next we're going to inserting data into each table. First we insert data into GPU table. Second we insert performance. Third we insert ranking. Fourth we insert brand. Insert data into brand. Yeah. So I will show what is in the what data in the table in GPU. So this all data in GPU table. Brand ID represent the brand of each GPU. One is representing for NVIDIA and 2 is representing for AMD. It will be in the next table. So in this brand table have only two data. First is NVIDIA, second is AMD, and this have brand detail of it. So we're going to see what is in what data we inserting into performance table. We inserting name and average FPS for each GPU. Next, in ranking table, we inserting name and rating. Some of GPU don't have rating because they haven't sell yet, so they don't have the rating of the market. So the best one is the minimum number is the best one, and the maximum is not the best one. So in this case, RTX 3060 Ti is the best GPU in the shop. Next, we're going to answering question by using Qlik. First, all GPU in the shop. If we want to know all GPU in the shop, we have to use this Qlik. I will show you. We select name, price, stock, brand name, brand detail that we want to know of the GPU. And we select it from table GPU. Then we inner join the table brand into GPU table that have brand ID and that have GPU.brand ID equal to brand.brand ID. We will run this query. It will have all the GPU and the brand name and have stock. Yeah. It will show all the GPU that we have in the shop. Next, we going second question. The highest average 1440p FPS. So if we look at the table, what is the best? What is the highest average? If we looking in performance table, we will see that we will have it should be this one. The highest average is this one. It should come up with RTX 3090 with the average 1x7.7. So we're going to run the query to check if it's true. First, we select the name and average FPS to show the data from the table performance. Where is the condition? In this case, the condition is average FPS, and we select the max FPS from performance table, and it will have only one output. The output is RTX 3090 and the average FPS is 1x7. So we're going to the third question. Average price of NVIDIA GPU. In this case, we have to get the average price from the GPU table, but we don't have the brand ID from that table. We don't know the brand of the GPU, so we join the two tables together. We join brand into GPU. Then we put the condition. In this condition, we want the brand ID is 2. It should be 1. It's NVIDIA. NVIDIA is representing by 1. So if we check it, it will have, in this case, it will have only average price of all GPU that have brand equal to 1. 1 means NVIDIA. It can answer this question. So in this slide have a bit mistake. The GPU the GPU brand ID should be equal to 1. So this is the output 23437 is the average price of NVIDIA brand GPU. So we're going to next question. Fourth question. The minimum stock of GPU that start with letter G. So we select all from GPU, from table GPU. The where condition is name like means start with letter, some letter, in this case G. And the stock have the minimum stock from all the table, from GPU table. I will run the query. So in this case, we have 5 outcome. It all have the minimum stock. The minimum stock is equal to 0, and the brand ID have the same. That means only NVIDIA brand have the minimum stock and start with letter G, and the name start with letter G. So we're going to the next question. The best ranking AMD GPU. So to answering this question, we have to select the GPU name and rating from GPU and ranking table. Why we have to select rating from ranking table? Because we want to see what's the rating of each GPU. So we have to join the ranking table into GPU table, and we use select these things because we don't want to see the same data. I mean the same output have the same name. Yeah. So in this case, we have to select that we want brand equal to 2 because AMD is brand ID of AMD is 2. And then we want the minimum rating of AMD GPU. So we select the minimum rating from GPU and we join ranking table into GPU table, so we can check both case. So we will have only one output. So we got RX 5600 XT. The rating is 9, and we have to check if it's true. So the best rating in AMD is 9. That's right, because the minimum number is the best GPU of that brand. But if we look at next, the conclusion. When I first tried MongoDB, I found it to be difficult to use, so I chose not to use it. SQL Server is more user-friendly database that is capable of dealing with any situation. As seen in the previous question, this is an example of GPU query and how to quickly respond to it. As a result, I feel compelled to study SQL Server further. So this all my presenting GPU shop in database. Thank you.